morning, my Montessori friends. Miss you so much and really needed to talk to you today. We want to let you know that we're thinking about each one of you, and we've been very busy putting together some fun things for you guys to do at home. So I just want to kind of tell you one of the special things that we're going to do, and it's called a sewing collage. Bet you guys have never heard of that before. I know that you've made paper collages before. You get a big piece of paper and you cut up all these different shapes and then you glue them on your paper, and it's so cool. Well, guess what? We're gonna do it with needle and thread. So in your pack, you're gonna have a piece of felt, and then you're gonna have a smaller piece of felt. Now save this small one. This is gonna be for just fun button sewing. You've got buttons in your packet. So I've got many different kinds of buttons here. So if you want to just sew buttons on this one, you can. Or if you want to do something else with it, you can too. Now for your collage, Miss Carol has put in several different kinds of fabric. And some of them are animals, some of them are flowers, some of them are stars. And let me tell you guys, these fabrics are pretty special to me. Some of them are from my mom's supply. And she's been gone a long time, but she was really special to me, so this fabric's special, so you guys have fun with it. So in your packet, you'll have a big piece of cloth for making your collage. You'll have your fabrics, little pieces of fabric. You'll have buttons. And then you'll have a small strip just to sew a button on if you like, okay? Now I made one to kind of give you an idea. Mine's not finished yet. I started it this weekend. So when you get your little pieces of fabric, you can lay them anywhere you want. You can lay them on top of each other, or if you want them in the corners, you can do any way you want. Now, moms and dads, you're probably going to have to help a little bit with this. So if you want to put a little extra pin to hold them down, you can do that, or if you can just do one piece at a time. I want you to look at mine. If you can see a little bit closer, some of mine have great big long stitches to hold the little piece of fabric down, and some have smaller stitches. You can do whatever you want. This is your picture, okay? You can sew buttons on it. And you know what, guys? If you have sequins or beads at home, you can sew those on it too, okay? So also in your packet, I forgot and didn't leave it and showed it here on the table, but you also have some thread. We sent you some thread home too, guys. Sorry about that. I was putting the threads in this morning. So, parents, help your kids with this. Everyone's getting a pack, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and so there's needles in there. So attached to your fabric, when you take it out, there'll be a little needle, and it's kind of tucked in so no one should get stuck. So check it out, parents, first before they start. Okay, so that's just one of the fun things we have. We have some Play-Doh that Miss Amanda has made for you guys, and there's math papers, there's language papers, there's things I'm telling you guys how to do sounds. We even made some sound cards for you guys that are doing sounds, and they're made with glitter glue. So you guys are gonna have so much fun. We love you, we miss you. Moms, dads, we're here for you to help you any way we can. Feel free to send me a text and say, Miss Carol, please call me, and I'll be glad to. I am making parent conference calls to every single parent over the next week. So some of you have already heard from me, the rest of you will hear from me this week. So I look forward to talking to parents, and give those boys and girls a hug for us. Thank you for checking in. We love you. Bye.
Hi everyone. I miss you guys so much, but I hope this will be fun for you to do some of these activities at home that we sent. One of the things, or some of the things that we sent, had to do with colors, and a lot of you have done your primary color wheel with the primary colors red and yellow and blue, and we sent you another color wheel that you get to add in all the colors of the rainbow, not just the primary colors. So we have our red, we have our yellow, and we have our blue, but then we have the colors that you make when you mix two of them. And we're gonna get to do a little bit of that in just a minute. So in your packet, I hope you found some Play-Doh. Of course, you need to ask Mommy or Daddy if it's a good time to do Play-Doh. But when is a good time, you can get yourself a mat or placemat or a plate, and you can enjoy your Play-Doh. And notice, we have the three primary colors. I have yellow, I have blue, and I have red. So we have just the three primary colors, and we're gonna make all these colors using those three, okay? So here's how you can do it. First, you take each color and break it in half. So I'm gonna break my yellow in half. It's really fun to do, and by the way, they smell really good too. I'm gonna break my red in half, and I'm gonna break my blue in half. And then I'm gonna take one of each and put over to the side to save. This one's gonna stay red, and this one's gonna stay blue, and this one's gonna stay yellow. And now I get to do my mixing, which will be fun. I'm gonna break my red in half again. Now they're kind of little. Break my blue in half again. And my yellow, break it in half one more time. So now I have two little pieces. Now I'm just gonna get to mix and see what new colors we can make. So I'm gonna take my yellow, I'm gonna take my blue, and I'm gonna squish them together, and I get to mix them up and see if I can make a new color of Play-Doh. It's kind of fun to do. Does anyone have guesses of what color it's gonna be? I bet some of you already know. Well, I had an awful lot of blue here, so it's turning out to be mostly blue, but there's a few spots that kind of are looking green. I probably needed to use a little more yellow. I might save a little, get a little bit more yellow. See if that'll make it look more green. But when you mix yellow and blue together, just right here, we have blue and we have yellow. Right in the middle of them is green. So that's what you can get sometimes when you're mixing blue and yellow. Now I'm gonna see what will happen if I mix red and yellow. Let's see. Mix a little bit of the red in with the yellow. See what we can make. Any ideas for that one? You can do this with your crayons too when you're coloring. If you've got red crayon and yellow crayon, you can color them together right on top of each other, the same place, and you can get a new color. Well, sort of looks a little pinkish, but it's supposed to be orange. It has a little bit of orange there. So when you mix red and yellow, you can get orange. Kind of looks that way. And then my last one is going to be red and blue. Let's see what we can get there. We squish them together. I'm starting to see a new color. Wonder what it's going to be, guys. Some of you might know. Oh, this one's actually turning out pretty good. So when we mix our blue and our red, the one in between them is purple. That's right. So looks kind of purplish, pinkish. It's still pretty swirly. But now you have some new colors of Play-Doh from your primary colors. You can just play with this, whatever you'd like to do. When you put it away, just make sure that you get someone to help you seal up the bag, and if you put it in the refrigerator, it'll last you for a long time. I'm gonna make a little Play-Doh snake out of my purple. Just lay it down and roll it. And guys, this can be a good way to practice cutting with your scissors. I don't know if you've done that before with Play-Doh, but we've done it in class before. Just remember, when you're holding your scissors, you try to get your thumb on top and you just open them by lifting up your thumb. And it's really fun to do. You can cut it like this, make a lot of little pieces. If you make a pancake out of your Play-Doh, you can also pretend like you're cutting a piece of paper because it's kind of flat. You can hold it up and you can cut it that way too. So that's a great way to practice using your scissors, and it's really fun too. The last thing I'm going to show you with your Play-Doh is ways to make numbers or letters with the Play-Doh. Now we have these in our classroom, but at home you can get mom or dad or maybe a big brother or sister to draw a number. I've got this number here. Do you know what number it is? It's 4. Some of you are 4 years old. So I'm gonna make a 4 by using my Play-Doh. I've got a nice long snake here. So I'm gonna use that for part of my 4. Press it down here. And maybe I'll use a little bit of yellow to do another part of the 4. Roll it and make a little spot coming down. And I need to do one more piece, maybe this sort of greenish blue that we made. There, I made a 4. Now, if I want to, I could practice counting to 4. I could fill in 4 of these boxes with Play-Doh. I'm gonna make balls. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could do that at home if you want to practice with your Play-Doh. It's always just fun to build things with it too. I hope you have fun with your Play-Doh, and I hope you have fun doing all of your lessons this week. Bye-bye.
Morning, guys. I really miss you guys a lot, and I would like to read you a story today. This is called Counting in the Garden by Kim Parker. And we're going to count some things together. 1 cat purring in the garden. Can you find the cat? He's kind of hiding. 2 turtles meeting in the leaves. Can you find the 2 turtles? Three dogs frolicking in the posies. So we have 3 dogs. 4 bunnies finding love in the shade. Can you find the bunnies? 5 dragonflies darting between the daisies. Let's see if we can find them. 6 ladybugs tiptoeing along a stem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 birds nesting among the blossoms. These are kind of tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have any bumblebees buzzing in any blooms in your backyard right now? You should go look. It's the time of year for bumblebees. 9 inchworms inching toward the petals. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you go out and look in some of the puddles from all this rain, you might find some worms. 10 butterflies flitting among the flowers. So these butterflies are very well camouflaged. Let's see if we can find some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And pretty soon we'll be seeing butterflies outside. So you can look in the flower gardens, in your yards, if you take a walk. Counting in the garden from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I hope you guys are enjoying springtime. We had our first day of spring, and I'm sure there's flowers growing up in your yard, and you can count some things that you find in your yard. Bye-bye. I really miss you guys. I hope you're enjoying your time staying at home, and we'll see you soon.